Hello there guys, and welcome back to another episode of the R9 Career Mode. We're into Season 2. As we saw in the last episode, we had a terrible first season injury hit. 2 injuries, one huge one, taking out our knee and leaving it out for 4 months. So we didn't see the end of the season. Our team did finish in 2nd in the league though, behind Palmeiras. It was between us two the whole way through, but we couldn't quite get the job done and finish in 2nd. But we are in season number 2 now. We may take a leave of Brazil if it's presented to us. We're going to get in. This is obviously the January transfer window. So if we move to Europe, we're going to be midway through the season when we get to whatever club we're going to. But we'll take that when it comes. So we'll get into advancing forward through January. If we get any offers, I'll stop and I'll talk you guys through what my thoughts are on the offer. And if I need help, then I'll end the video and you guys can help me with a decision. So let's start advancing forward and see if we get any offers. If I don't get any in 2 weeks, I'm going to request to move through the transfer request and try and push a move through if we can. Okay guys, so as you can see, we're now 2 weeks through the transfer window with 2 weeks to go, and I'm going to put in a transfer request. Haven't had any offers so far, but we are playing this pre-season tournament in which we've won 2 games 3-0 and a game 2-0. I haven't played these, I have just simmed through them to try and miss them and get to some sort of transfer action. So we haven't actually played any of these games and we're into the semi-finals at this stage. But I am now just going to go through and request a transfer and hopefully push and move through. Oh, wait there. Request loan or retire? Why? So I don't have the option to request a transfer? Have they transfer listed me? I have no idea, but it's not there. Maybe I've been transfer listed and we're just waiting on offers. Confusing. I'm going to keep advancing. Okay, so the final of the pre-season tournament has been played. We took on this team again. Drew 1-1, so I don't even know if we won that tournament. It doesn't even matter, to be honest. But now we've got a week and a half to try and move clubs. We haven't had any offers still, which is getting kind of annoying. And also on the actions, we still can't request a transfer. We can just request a loan away from the club or retire. I'm not sure whether it's because it's the start of the season you can't request them. I don't know why that would be a thing. Surely you'd be able to leave your club at the start of the season if you wanted to, but either way, nothing's happening. So it just looked like at this point that we are going to be staying in Cruzeiro for at least the first part of the season with no transfers coming in. And as we advance forward, we're seeing here we're getting towards the end of January now and nothing is popping up for us. I might request a loan and then just see what we get for the loan offers. I just don't understand why we can't request to be transferred. So we've put in a loan request. We'll advance forward and we'll see what the manager has to say about that request. We've got 9 hours left in the window. I've considered your request to be loaned out. I've decided to turn down your request. So the Cruzeiro manager here is not going to let us leave. They're holding on to us as best they can. Let's request it again and see if we can get this down, or the manager's going to keep shutting us down every time and not let us go, which is probably going to be the option here. 8 hours to go in the window and they're going to turn down the request for a 2nd time, which means I'll try it one more. If it doesn't happen this time, then it's not going to happen. We might as well just give up and accept our fate. It's the Brazilian League. It's going to be where we start Season 2 and stay in Season 2, at least until the summer. And again, they've turned down the request, which means now with just 7 hours of the transfer window to go, it's not looking good for R9. Looks like we're going to be staying in Cruzeiro for a 2nd season. And I was thinking there may be a chance that Cruzeiro would just get annoyed with us being injured and trying to ship us out. But that didn't happen. And we didn't do enough to impress any other clubs in that first season for sure, playing just 7 games. So yeah, it's definitely, I can see why we haven't moved. But I was kind of confused why we didn't get the option to request for a transfer. Maybe it's because it's the start of the season. I don't know. But I guess I'll join you guys in a second when we get to the start of the season in I think it's in May when the season actually begins. I think we're playing Cruzeiro in the first game. Oh, we have some cup games, so we'll be well, why is this a huge competition happening Well, that's kind of what... That's really, really strange. I didn't have that last season. Usually we just went straight to the NMA where we'd start the season. Now all of a sudden we've got this tournament that we're involved in, the Copa Latam. I'm not sure exactly what this is. But I guess we'll play 3 of these games. We're taking on teams from outside. So this is almost like the Champions League then. It must be some sort of Champions League equivalent. Some sort of knockout tournament. But obviously these are group stages in which there seems to be 4 teams. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4 teams. River Plate are in there. Junior, I'm not sure where they're from, but I think this is some sort of Champions League equivalent. So what we're going to do then, guys, for the start of the season, is I'm going to play these 2 games. And then, no, we'll play this. No. Oh, damn, I don't know what to do here. We'll play these 2 games in the highlight games. And then the 3rd game against Junior will be the live comp for today.
Turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
Okay, so I've decided I'm actually going to live com the 2nd game against River Plate. They are probably the biggest side we're going to come up against in this group stage. So rather than sticking this in a montage, and obviously the first part was quite long anyway because of the transfers, we'll have 1 game montage, 1 game as the one against River Plate as a live com. So that's what we're going to do. Also, just to note, we've signed, from what I know, 2 new players. Osman Drame, he's a right winger, and Draco Lazovic, he's the left-sided player. Both playing in this game, both played in the last game as well. So there's a couple moves by the club that I'm aware of right now. So this is obviously the Champions League equivalent. There is 4 groups, I think. I'm guessing 2 advance from each, but we'll see how that goes. But we're hoping just to win the group, not have to deal with any of that 2nd place drama that might occur. I haven't looked into the rules of this competition, but it should be a good one to start off our season with a nice cup win. Would be awesome. Nice passer by teammates through the middle. If you can get it back into him, we can. Shot on target. Goalkeeper makes the save. Clearance sort of going away. Drame will keep it in play though. Can he beat his man? He goes for the early cross and header away. He should be able to deal with this one. It's a poor pass and R9 can cut that out. Nice deception to win the ball back for Cruzeiro. Lazovic beats his men. Pokes it in. R9 into the box. Onto the right hand side, tries to get one off the bar. Drame's there, and it's going to be cleared away. Edge of the box stuff again. Maybe we can get it back in. Drame, Santero, Lazovic, 2nd chance, and the finish goes wide of the post. Best bit of play there from us, and Lazovic just lacks the composure to make that 1-0. Nice feed from R9 in the middle of the park. Keep possession here. Midfielders maybe look to build it again. Santero on 9 again. Nice turn. Maybe a chance here. Goalkeeper saves. It's Drame who's got it. Can he get the ball back in the box? He can't quite wriggle his way through. River Plate will clear their lines. Another big chance though. End of the first half then. So far, 0-0. Cruzeiro with the better chances. Just can't quite put the finishing touch to any of their moves so far. It's a nice ball slip through. Chance here. Oh, off the bar by Skoko. Jesus moving forward from right back. Early ball comes in towards online. Header goes goalwards and finds the back of the net. An 18-yard header. And we have the lead against River Plate. That's a huge one. Wasn't expecting the ball in so early from the right back Jesus. He did well though getting down the flank. Good ball in to be fair, but a little bit far out. But it's a nice looping header over the goalkeeper. R9 has his second goal of the season already. R9 slips it towards Drame. A little bit of room here for the winger as he got across and he goes back post with it. Firmino attacked it. It's going to be a corner. Casco's knocked it behind. Don't do anything from a corner. Not usually the best at them. The AI. Here it comes. Headed away by Fernandez. Back in. Lazovic. Lazovic again. Drame. Lazovic for a third time. He beats his man there. It's a good ball in. R9. Another chance. It's a goal this time. It's a beautiful little header from R9. Lazovic with the assist. It's good football in the air. We worked from that corner. In the end, did get the ball into the box. R9's there. Delicate little nod down. 3 goals in the opening 2 games. This is a lot better form by R9 so far this season. It's a good ball in behind for Drame. Could be a chance here. Usman Drame tries to square it. I didn't ask for it. Probably too early. Should have gone for goal himself. Didn't have the confidence though. Usman Drame, the French winger, didn't really get it right for us. Wasted opportunities. We try to put the pressure on with a few minutes to go in this game. Already though, R9 has bested his total from the whole of last season in just the opening 2 games of this one. Yet to play a league game either. The Champions League, what I'm going to call it, form is good right now. A late corner though for River Plate. Maybe a chance for them to squeeze something late on. Ball goes edge of the box. Ronaldo touches it down. Firmino has it. Look to the ball into the channel. He can bring it down as well. Is the referee going to hold off here for one last opportunity for Cruzeiro? The goalkeeper was up there. Didn't even realise. R9 coming through. Tackled by Mariah. But we do run down the clock. And we have beaten River Plate. That's a huge victory for Cruzeiro. We should be advancing from this group if we can keep playing like that. But that's going to do it for this episode, boys. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much for watching the R9 Career Mode. I'll be back with the next one very soon.